It's all everyone's been talking about over the last week. The now famous handshake. It has been analyzed in so many different ways. Some have termed it as the end of the political stalemate, even whilst that very handshake has caused some disquiet within political camps. Now, whichever way you look at it, it seems to have done wonders in other ways. Like that old detergent ad, do you remember it? It said it has power from plus. Inatoa madoadoa yote. Don't believe me? Sample this.
Yule mganga anasema tialala, sijui tibin. Anaendesha uganga, tialala. Anaendesha uchawi, tibin. Sasa mtu ya uganga na uchawi atashindana na mtu ya Mungu namna hii kwa njia gani? Nyinyi watu wa Embu, hata nyinyi mkiona.
And now he is not a mganga anymore, but according to that tweet, he's now Mungwana? Okay. Well, then there is this from one of Jubilee's fiercest critics, Mombasa Governor Ali Hassan Joho.
Mimi nataka niwaambie, mimi ni adui number 1 wa Uhuru Kenyatta na William Ruto.
And just like magic, take a look at that quote that was there from the Governor Joho, promising to now work during this newly found union. Here's another example. That's not all. We have more for you from legislator Millie Odhiambo. Remember this?
Uhuru Kenyatta ni fisi. Mimi Millie Odhiambo nimesema yeye ni mwizi na ni fisi, and we don't care about him and we don't respect him. This is not a police state. He will not intimidate us.
So it is not just about a handshake. It is a handshake with a promise. And that is why we solidly stand behind our leader, His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga, in pursuing the issues that have been of concern to us.
Wow, even the demeanor is different. Here's one last example I have for you, I promise. Majority Leader Aden Duale.
This is a question we need to put to Raila Odinga. Here from Nyeri, how many lives do you want to see lost and property destroyed for you to reach where you want to reach?
Raila Odinga is a gentleman. He's a Mungwana, he's a gentleman.
All right. All the politics aside, the who wins and who loses in this new development here is the reality. There are floods in the country, yet our taps remain dry. Children have been carried by the floods. Student leaders are being shot dead. We are bombarded with news of more and more debt. Buildings are collapsing. Fuel prices are set to increase. Our power bills are already high. Our forest cover is in danger. Surgeons are opening the wrong brains, for crying out loud. Lecturers have downed their tools for the second time in as many months. Police officers tonight resigning because of going without salaries. So too are some county workers, by the way. People are falling into septic tanks and dying in Mombasa. How amazing it would be if this magical handshake that is filled with fairy dust can solve all our problems and transform us into the now famous land of vibranium. Listen, this is what we are facing now. Perhaps the handshake can turn us into this. Wakanda. Or maybe I'm just being a little optimistic. Let me leave you with this saying from a businessman and American investor, Mark Cuban, who once said, "Look for the fool in the deal. If you don't find one, then it's you." And that's my take tonight. That's our show tonight. The feedback on our discussion continues, so please do participate in that as well. It doesn't stop here. The hashtag is TruckPoint. I'm seeing lots of them already. I'm interacting with them now and after the show as well. So let's carry on talking there. Our sign language interpreter tonight was Wilfred Mbogo. I'm Yvonne Okwara Matole. Have a good night.
KTN News. Get the whole story.